see if the camera stays on. We'll see. I don't know. We're going to be playing some games here in a little bit. I'm just actually getting stuff set up. I'm running late because we just got home and a little while ago, and we had to feed the coop. The Cooper. He was hungry. What are we doing? We're just chatting right now, I guess. What's going on, Casey? Can you guys hear the music? We're just scatting, apparently. Let's change that. We're gonna be playing some spooky, shitty games tonight. It'll be a good time. Yeah, boy, it slaps. Oh yeah. All right, so we're gonna be playing. I had to tweak this so that I could hear it in my ears at the same time as you guys, because it would have been desynced, and I couldn't have my speakers playing. So, because in the room, the speakers like in this area would be picked up by my microphone. So I had to get them somehow on the stream and in my ears through the same input through the record player as it's doing it live. Kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest, but it's working, and I'm excited. I'm hoping I'm using the right microphone. It looks like I am too. All right. And I threw this screen together really quick. Like this, in the future, we'll do some more stuff with this. I will play some random music at some point. We'll hang out, we'll talk, and I'll go and I'll change the records once in a while. It'll be a just chatting stream at some point. Not tonight. We're actually going to play some games. I wanted to see if this camera rig would set up, that I have set up now, would actually keep working. If I jimmy or shake a little bit of the USB extender that I have for it, it freezes up. So I wanted to see how well it's going here. So we're going to be playing a couple games tonight because of the Steam sales. We're going to start out with Night Delivery, and then we're going to do a survey to pick what else we're going to do later on tonight. Night Delivery, is it spooky or crap? That's the title. We're going to look at Night Delivery. Night Delivery is one of those Chinese developer, but Japanese influenced. All the games are usually taking place in Japan. We've played a couple of them before, most of which are horrible. This is the new one that came out that has fairly decent reviews, which I don't know what that means. So we're going to find out. All right, we're going to let this record finish up, or at least this side, a little bit more while I get everything set up. So. We might have a guest appearance as well. Cooper might be coming down. He slept 2.5 hours in the car ride out tonight. So it was, today, this afternoon when we drove home from the Charleston area. And now it's screwed up his sleep schedule. So we'll see what happens. For people that are into music, this record is Drop Chord. It is a video game, I believe. I don't know if Harmonix released it. I picked this up on, I want to say, the same place that sold me the Stardew Valley stuff. I can't remember what that is off the top of my head. I'll have to look that up for you later. But this was on sale. I got this record for like $9. And it's just a single album. There's no extra records to it. But if you like kind of that, I don't know what this is, kind of dancey style music, it's great. And this is good for actually DJing if you wanted to get into learning how to scratch. This record is good for that too. My turntable's not set up to do any of that, but it could be in the future. I don't want to go spend a ton of money on a new needle. I do have a nice needle, but it's not made for scratching. Oh, my green screen cup. My Pen and Wood 2010 cup. All right, let me get this sorted so we can transition away from the old music here. I wonder if I'm going to get a strike. We'll see. All the DJers on Twitch normally just don't VOD it, or they'll edit out their VODs. So, and the funny thing is, if I get up, I have to get up and actually turn that off. Like, I can't just like stop it. I guess I can mute the audio for it from here through the software. All right, almost ready here. I had to patch a couple games earlier. Did you guys buy any games on the Steam sale? We bought a couple. I'm hoping to get to place a couple more, or buy a couple more. But here's a taste of what we picked up. We picked up. Hey, Lone Wolf, I didn't even look anything good. I don't know if it's anything good. If you're into Final Fantasy 14, like I have been lately, the full complete edition with the latest expansion pack, not the new one that comes out in November-ish or October or whatever, but everything else so far that's been released, 2410, I think 2419 or something like that. That's like, what, 3 expansion packs in the base game? After that, you pay the 30 days monthly fee after your first, free 30 days. So I might upgrade my free-to-play account or my trial account because I've been playing that quite a bit. I picked up Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer, the racing game. And so, you have some PC issues, Lone Wolf, and that sucks. I mean, I get you can play certain games on your laptop, but it'd be nice to get back to your desktop. Police Quest SWAT, the original piece. I guess I should screen share, right? I can't because I don't have that set up. Do you want to look at the record player, or do you want to look at my screen? Tender Loving Care, which I won't be able to play on Twitch because there's nudity and it's a live action game, and that's a game from the 90s. So at some point after hours, we can play that one evening on Discord if you guys want to join for that. I have no idea what the gameplay's like, but I love 90s FMV games, so that should be fun. And there is definitely nudity. A reformatted, fixed most of them, but I still have random restarts. I think thunderstorms last year might have killed PSU. Yep, that's a really good guess. Is it just restarting? Is it just restarting every so often? With certain, is it just no timing to it, but certain tasks get launched? Because I feel like we would try to diagnose your Final Fantasy issue, and since your OS rebuild, I'm curious if you're getting restarts that are inconsistent, or whenever you launch a specific type of application. And I say specific type, I mean anything that's CPU intensive or GPU intensive out of the gate. Whenever you load up a game, if it crashes the whole PC, it's a good chance that it might be your PSU or your motherboard. Could be one of those two. TLC isn't the one with the pizza, right? TLC. What are you talking about? Oh, Tender Loving Care. Isn't that the one with the pizza? I have no idea. I have never played it. I have no idea. So if you know about this, then maybe it'll be fun. Yeah, every so often, no timing, just with no task related. Okay. Gave up on the FF14 issue. I used the older GPU and it has similar crashes. Okay. But you can still play it on your laptop. And that's critical. I got a game called Scrutinized. Scrutinized is... there's that game... What is it called? The game... I think the game is called something. The game... Oh, shit. Hold on. You can't just search the game and that's going to get you what you want on Steam. That's the dumbest thing in the world. Scrutinized, it's a game where you play predominantly on a computer in your apartment, and your apartment has interactive components as well. So you're living in 3D space, in a real 3D space, and that 3D environment can affect you, but you also have gameplay that involves you being on your computer in that 3D environment. There's other games that are like it out there. I don't know if it's from the same developer, but the idea is like you're hunting down these strange murders and you're trying to be like a vigilante boy on the internet. And as I think you get closer and closer to the truth, you get subjected to a handful of things where people are trying to kill you in your apartment. So it's kind of like, I don't know if it's a survival horror game or what it is. That's something we might want to check out tonight too. I got Night Delivery, which is that, again, a Japanese indie developer, or it's a Chinese developer, but Japanese influence-based game. Night Delivery, I'm guessing we are Amazon package overnight delivery drivers, and we're going to deliver some Amazon packages later on here in a bit. I got Kazakh Drive. Lone Wolf knows all about that. I was playing that last night, or no, 2 nights ago before we left town. And boy, was that a trip. I couldn't figure out the controls for a while. And I also got Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, which is the Star Wars RTS that came out back in, I want to say, the late 90s, early 2000s, after Episode 1 came out. Maybe Episode 2 was out at that point, too. I can't recall. So it might have been like 2002-ish. But it's like an Age of Empires kind of clone, or Age of Mythologies, that kind of stuff. But it's with Star Wars sprites, so it might just be total trash. I don't know. I love Age of Empires, though, so I think, is that it? That's it for this record. I think we're good to start playing games. And that's everything I got for the Steam sale right now. There's some more that we might do. Again, I'm going to pick up Final Fantasy, like the full version of the game, at some point. And it might be tonight. It might be here in the next couple days, because I've been itching to play that. And you can hear the click. You hear the click? It's touching the label right now. All right, I got to stop this record. This is live and in real time. I'll be right back. I'm going to be on this other camera. You can see my foot right here. Upper right. Whoa. The chat's blocking some of the fun things that I've got. I got my cool Refund Arcade thing right there. And then on the other side, this way. No. Everything's flipped right now. Opposite of the record player on the other stand where the chat is, where it says last year. No feet. Oh, listen, I got socks on, okay? I don't know if that's the rule. Is it, wait a minute, time out. Is that actually TOS? Because there's so many, you're full of shit. That's a little button setup that Ben had built for me, which is pretty slick. It has the Refund Arcade logo and some of the early aged logo design stuff, like the push to reject idea. All right, so let me stop the record. We'll play some games. All right, so I'm sure you can hear me. I'm a little bit further away, but I think it'd be a fun time to stream. We got the black light on. Watch this. Look how beautiful this is when this comes off. I'll put this away. Some records it looks amazing on. I got a black light on an acrylic platter mat, and the black light serves two purposes. One, it'll actually help you find the debris on the record itself, and it'll also look badass. It's against TOS if you do it in a sexual way, like showing your feet when people donate asking for it. So watch out. Okay, good to know. I always joke around with, like, if I'm in a stream, or if I like jokingly like talk to somebody about it, I always refer to the people that are into that as the Foot Clan, and I always make some sort of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reference with it, and most people don't get it. But I think the cool dudes that like turtles or understand the joke of the foot fetish thing of the Foot Clan makes makes good jokes. Anyway, you can't see this label very well because it's a green piece. Only a couple songs on this one. Side A's got a mix, and then it's continuous, and then the side B is very what is it? I don't remember the term. We could play it later. Dubstep, kind of, but there's another version of a dubstep feel to it, and there's a certain terminology for it, but it has a dubstep vibe. We're live, and we've got guests right now. Look at this camera setup. I know we haven't played games yet, but look, so here we are. If I'm sitting here, we got the record player going. I just turned off the records. Had a record
Cool,
going while we were talking
nice.
about intros. Look, there's a Cooper, and there's a Lisa. Cooper is trying to touch the lights.
Hello.
Hi, Cooper. Mwah. Anyway, he's not in bed yet.
He will be soon. Hopefully.
He will be soon, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, at some point we'll have a stream where we talk records, we talk gaming records, video game records, and we talk all kinds of other things, music related. I think that'd be a good time. Let me show you what's all involved. As you can probably see, maybe barely because I turned off the lights. What's all involved with turning off your record player? And you should always put this back on. This is your stylus cover, especially when you have little ones who he can't get up to this, but you don't want to bump that very expensive stylus and ruin your record player. So I'm gonna set this back over here. And we're gonna play some games. The Lisa hype. She wanted to pop in and say hi really quick. I asked them to come down. Again, it was a long drive. Good weekend visiting her family. All right. It's a surprise Cooper. All right, let's see. I can close this down. We're going to close this down. I'm going to transition over to my main screen, and we'll dive into some night delivery. I'm not even in the Discord, so some of you crew that are in the voice live stream rank or role, if you want to hang out in voice chat, we can. I'm going to jump in now. If you don't want to, that's fine. You can feel free to enjoy the goofiness of this goofy horror game that we're about to play. Lone Wolf, don't turn your volume down. This isn't going to be that scary. It's a lame game. These games are always lame. All right, we're going to transition over. Here we go. Whoosh, whoosh. Here we are at the old desktop. I feel like our production value is so-so. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I try my best. I opened some cards. I got some Steam cards. Shape-shifting detective. I got some cards. Oh, I got some super seducer cards. These are so good. Like, what is happening here? Anyway, we're not here to look at cards. We're here to play night delivery. Let's do this. Nope. Nobody plays these games on Twitch. I tell you what. Like, no, I think we are, and maybe like 2 other people ever have played these games on Twitch. So I don't know if they'd ever get popular. I don't think they will. But we're cool dudes because of that. Okay. It should be loading. I don't know. It's trying to load. I see the icon just popped up on the screen. Here we are. Night delivery. Supporter contents. Sure, I paid for it, I guess. Collected cans. Wait. Oh, wait, is it like if I... Like, oh, the supporters who support the game, you can go collect the cans? I don't want that. We're playing it in English. I don't speak Korean. I think it's Korean. That's Japanese, right? Vietnamese? I don't know. Oh, no, so... Look at this, localization pros. This game was buggy as all get out when it first came out. I was eyeballing this game. Again, it came out a couple weeks ago, I want to say. And all the reviews were like, this game crashes. It's like the worst game ever. It just crashes. Like, fix this, please. So we're on version 1.09, as we can see right there. So hopefully it doesn't crash. We'll find out. There's another options, the menu options to turn off things. Maybe while we get in game, we can do that. But I'm gonna hit the old start button. You can see I'm dropping frames on my camera because it's loading something on my computer. My magical cup. I guess we're delivery men. Use mouse WASD for movement. Press left mouse button to interact. I'm gonna pause it really quick, and I'm gonna pull up my chat so I can see you guys talking to me. All right, let's look at options. What do we got? We got sound volume, mouse sensitivity, head bob. I'm gonna turn that off because that legit makes me not feel good. Texture quality. Why is the texture quality so low? Is that gonna cause my game to crash? Well, let's do 25. VSync, we're not gonna sync. We're going to take all the shadows. Depth of field, no thanks. VHS filter, no, I don't want that. That also hurts my eyes. Thankfully, some of their games that they release don't put in the VHS filter at all, or they'll put in the VHS filter and you can't turn it off. I think that one game, the Missing Children game, I think had it. We couldn't turn it off. It's very nice of them to let us keybind things if we want to. Again, we've only upgraded the texture quality to 25%. I don't want to get too wild because it is running in 1440p, and people have been complaining about this game crashing. So let's hit apply. I hope that worked. There was no feedback that I received when I hit up reply, so I'm going to hit back. It looks like it worked. Here we are. I've got a flashlight. I don't have feet. Here we are. Do I go and grab a package? This is my last stop. After I deliver these 5 packages, I'm done for today. Today, it's like nighttime. Package E. Do you want to deliver this package? Yes. We got it. Now what? I'm holding it. Press tab to open your inventory. You can also switch items using the mouse scroll. I don't have any other items apparently. 206 package. Well, here we are. It's an open world. This is an open world game. I walked very slow, so I'm going to sprint. The lovely wind. 206. We're looking for 206. This is probably not it. There's this weird, like, audio sound. I'm going to turn down the audio a little bit. It's kind of loud for me. Is it loud for you guys? I hope not. Sound volume. There we go. Let's do it that much. I'm one delivery away from retirement. I hope nothing happens as I deliver these last 5 packages. Yep, I think you're right here. I think there's something. Maybe I'm actually dead. Maybe I'm the ghost. So we're going to roleplay as Amazon delivery drivers in the lovely town of wherever we're at. That door is really small. Creak? It creaked? Something creaked. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Lovely. Oh, these light up very well. So we're going to what room? 206. What do you think is in the packages? Are they like body parts?
Hey there, TJ.
Hey.
Hey.
We're playing a spooky game tonight. A crappy spooky game.
What's it called?
It's called Night Delivery. We're delivering packages at night. Just like it sounds. Should I doorbell the intercom? I think so. Why not?
Watch out for that night.
And maybe I'm the bad guy. I don't know. What do I do here? They taped off their frickin'... So I don't get it. This package is for 206. Can I leave it at the door? Oh, what? Hello? He's just carrying this really... Hey, is this a cutscene? You took way too long. Get the hell out of my face. What? 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 That makes... This is a horror game, okay? That was spooky. Alright? Now, the worst part about this, I had to go back to my truck and get the other package. I have like 4 more packages to deliver. He just like throws a water bell at you. I don't get it. This fan's been creaking and it's spooky. The spooky part is the fact that my truck is now open and I didn't come back here to open it yet. I will grab the package A. Should just pull a FedEx and leave stickers without ever attempting delivery. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So this one says 502. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top floor. So the better question is, what kind of He has a headlamp on. He's got like a lapel. Wait a minute. How am I supposed to get up here? Who leaves trash on the stairs as a fire hazard? Can I get to the other side? There's stairs right there. Nope, can't go this way. So there's got to be another way up. Got to be another way up. So that building's not part of that. We'll go around, see what we can do. Is there a backside? The playground. There's a pup. What does he have? Can you... What is he gonna do? Maybe I need to give him a treat. Gotta find a bone or something, maybe. We'll come back to him. So, how am I supposed to deliver this one package if the stairwell's blocked and I'm a lame-o who can't climb over trash? I feel like there's a physical fitness test that I should be passing. Oh, look at me, I'm short. I can just walk right through there. So we're back here again. I mean, I can't... Maybe I can, like, swat at it. It could be more than that. Maybe there's some environmental things that I need to be picking up. So the cat does not want me throwing the trash, or the package in the trash, maybe? Alright, so let's see if we can knock on other people's doors. Looks like we can. What's that?
I have to make cookies now.
Alright, you go to, you have fun. I'll be around. Come back when you can. What kind of cookies you making? Chocolate chip, that's good.
I just have to bake them. I already made them the rest of the day.
Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. So we just found an elevator, it looks like. I was hoping there was an elevator on these corner walls. That's a tiny freaking elevator. It's enough for like one person. So we're going to 502. Tell us your best, worst FedEx UPS story. I got a good UPS story. This isn't probably the worst experience, but I've had an experience. I'll stop right here because I mean I gotta tell you this one. So I had bought a Fitbit back when Fitbits were still like fairly recent product. This was, I want to say, 2010 or 2011, maybe 2012, somewhere around then. And the Fitbits have by far improved in quality. At least I don't like Fitbit, but Lisa has them, and they seem to be much better than they used to be back when they first started, like quality control wise. I had one for quite some time. It was a Charge Plus or HR, something that tracked your heartbeat. Nowadays, it's a, kind of a standard feature, but back then it wasn't. And I had UPS. I lived in an apartment, and our apartment building was on a street called Inglewood. And Inglewood was along a giant stretch of road that had multiple apartments in it. And our apartment number was 101. And there's, again, tons of apartments around us with 101, usually the first floor or the main floor, and it's just, it is what it is. And UPS always have problems delivering to that spot. It's like almost like they didn't train their drivers to know the addresses. And it's like we live in a day and age where people should be able to look at GPS or look at their phone or look at some sort of technology that might be strapped in their vehicle, at least that it's in their pocket, because I'm sure they've got a personal phone too if they can't figure out where to deliver the package, and look at the address and then type it into Google. So long story short, I got a replacement for my Charge HR, and they covered it full. It was great, and they shipped it out. About a week goes by, I still haven't received it. And I'm like, did it get lost? It got lost in the mail. And they said, oh, we shipped it UPS. It took a while, and then suddenly it said delivered one day. And I'm like, No, it's not here. I kind of walked around the neighborhood, around our area. Nowhere to be found. So I called them, and I feel like, well, they're definitely not going to give me another replacement. I mean, people. I mean, it seems like a common lie to be like, oh, I never received it, even though it said package delivered. Someone must have stole it or whatever. No one stole the package because our apartment door was inside. Like, you had to come into our building and then leave it at our internal door. It's almost like kind of like a condo, but it wasn't a condo. It was an apartment. And I guess they could have left it at the front door outside, and then someone could have walked by and swiped it. But there's no numbering. It says 101 at the front door. You have to come in to get to see the apartments. So I call them up. I tell the Fitbit people, like, hey, it says delivered. I never got it. UPS, it took a week or so to get through whatever bullshit they did, and I never got it. Like, it says delivered. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, why would I want to get a second Fitbit? And they're like, okay, no problem. We'll send you another one. And I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah, we'll send you another one. Just keep an eye on it. Let me know what happens. 4 days go by, maybe 3 days go by, because it was like 2 day shipping, and it takes a while. It sometimes gets stuck somewhere, and it says out for delivery. I'm like, oh shit, out for delivery. I'm at work, and I lived pretty close to where I worked at the time, so I could walk to work. So I was like, I'll pick it up when I get home. And it was 5 o'clock. I was walking home, and it said out for delivery still. I'm like, oh shit, okay, good, we're good. I can get home, and I'll be good to go. And as I'm walking home, I'm about halfway there, and again, I live pretty close. It said, I got a text message because I was tracking my deliveries through UPS, because they'll text you whenever it says delivered. It says delivered. I'm like, oh cool, it's here. And I'm like, on my way home, it'll be perfect. I should see the UPS guy pulling out of the street by the main road. There's no UPS guy that pulled out of the street in the main road. And I said, I bet you they screwed this up again. So I'm like a little pissed off at this point while I'm walking home. I, of course, get into our apartment area. I do the little combination, get through the first door. I think, okay, well, it's got to be at our doorstep. So I get around the corner to our apartment front door, and it's not there. And I'm like, you've got to be effing kidding me. Like, how do you screw this up twice? Like, I mean, I even called and told UPS the first time that they delivered to the wrong location, or the driver lost the package, and I told them that Fitbit could contact them, or they said that Fitbit could contact them to verify if they wanted to. I don't think they ever did. I think Fitbit just sent out the new one, and I'm like, this is freaking bullshit. So I threw all my stuff down. I think Lisa was probably still at work, and again, we both could walk to and from work at the time, and so I got out and locked my apartment door up, and I started walking around the neighborhood, like just snooping around the apartment. I look like so freaking sketchy because, I'm just some guy looking at everyone's doors, like, we got any packages on your doors? Like, I look like a thief at this point. And no shit, the apartment across from us, from where my car would be parked, just across that street, was 101. I'm like, maybe it's there. So I walk over, and there's a package at the door, and I pick it up, and it's got my name on it, and it's the Fitbit watch. The fucking UPS people delivered it to the apartment across the street, which wasn't our address. It was a different street address, but it was still 101. So he probably saw 101 and was like, this has to be it. It's the 101. This guy, I don't know. It was such a bad experience because the first one got lost. Thankfully, Fitbit was like, oh yeah, we'll send you another one, no problem. And I pick up this package off their doorstep, and I'm like, oh, I guess I got it. It's mine, right? And the guy who got the package didn't bring it over to you. It was a lady that lived there. It was a girl, probably about maybe 5 years younger than us. And she was maybe in grad school, just starting grad school, or she was just graduating from college. And I picked up the package, and I took it back home, and I thought to myself, there's cameras around the neighborhood, right? And I should probably make sure that like somebody doesn't like try to report me as the suspicious guy wearing these clothes stealing packages at people's doors. So I went over and I knocked on the door, and she didn't answer. And then I didn't know it was a girl that lived there to begin with. I just knew that, if there was a car parked over there, they might be home. There was one car parked there, but it was probably for one of the other tenants. And then whenever in the evening, around like 7 or 8 o'clock, I went back over there again when the lot was pretty much full. And I knocked on the door again. And I said, hey, by the way, she answered the door. And I was like, hi. She's like, didn't know who the hell I was. Then that makes sense. I was like, hey, UPS dropped off a package here at your door. And it's like my Fitbit watch. Like, you didn't happen to get another Fitbit watch. Or you didn't get like another package, right? And she kind of sat there. And she thought about it for a few minutes. And she was like, I think I did. I think my roommate must have picked something up and didn't know if it was for somebody else in the house or what. Because it was summertime. So it might have been like an exchange of roommates or something like that. Or maybe an old roommate. And they didn't know who it was for. And so she comes back to the door with another box from UPS of another Fitbit watch. So I had 2 Fitbit watches. And I'm like, oh, cool, thanks. I probably should have been like, hey, you want a Fitbit watch? And gave it to her. But no, I kept it. I kept both of them. And I knew to myself, I told myself, this watch, this shitbit is going to last for like 6 months and it's going to break how often I use it. And I'm just going to swap out to the other watch. And no joke, it did. I'd say about the first watch lasted about 6 months. And then the second watch I had lasted maybe about 8 to 10. And then the problem was that the band, the integrated band with the watch, started to unglue itself and fall apart. And then at that point you can't keep it on your wrist; it would just fall off. And yeah, that's the story. So I got 2 Fitbit watches for free because the delivery driver was a dumbass, and it was a 2-week long process. And just as long as this story, a 2-week long story. I don't know. I've talked about 15 minutes about this stupid story, but that's probably the most valuable 400 points you probably spent on this channel for this story. And that's one of my UPS stories that I dearly hate the guy, but I also it was a win situation because I got 2 Fitbit watches out of it, which then they both ended up breaking anyway. And I've sworn off Fitbit watches since. Lisa has had a couple since, and she just got another one recently. And she's a Fitbit fan. Her sisters use them. I think her mom might use them. But yeah, there's the story. Let's go back to delivering our package. Do you remember what room? 502. Here we are. What should we do? Let's intercom. Why would you not intercom? Oh, you look like a man, but okay. Are you a man? Thanks. I have a reward for your great service. You love cats too, don't you? Take it and be gone. Cat food. Thanks. I have a reward for you. Can you give me 2 pieces of cat food? Did you give me 2? I hope so. All right. Well, we got cat food. Is the garbage gone? Do you think I have to... Oh, that... For just a second as I came around the corner there, I thought that was like a propped up body bag. That makes no sense. All right. We're going to take the elevator down. I was so upset when Fitbit bought out Pebble and sat on that style of watch. I hope Google does something with it now that they own Fitbit. But Google doesn't have a great track record with committing to products. Yeah, I agree with that. Google will do something, and if it doesn't work out the way they want it, they kind of abandon it and or sell it off. I think one prime example of that was when they tried to compete with Facebook and did what, Google Plus or whatever, and that didn't catch on, so then they just closed the service. Google Glass is another one where they try to get people to get into Google Glass. I'm sure there's other products out there too. Google bought out Nest, and I think ever since they bought out Nest, I would say the uptime for our Nest servers, for like controlling the thermostat and our cameras and things like that in the house, it's been way more stable than whenever it was not run by Google. Looks like the upcoming Samsung watches are switching to Wear OS. Is Arcadia still alive? I don't know. I keep seeing that Wear OS stuff. I don't know what that is. Is that like a separate OS and they're trying to abandon some sort of Android Lite that the original watches were using? I kept getting ads. I got a new we got new phones. This is a Samsung Galaxy S21 base model. I got one for Lisa too, and we got the 256 gig model just to have more pictures because we take way too many pictures nowadays because of Cooper. And oops, and shit. And so, where's the cat? The cat's over here. After buying a phone, I was getting nonstop ads to get a freaking watch from Samsung, and they were kind of trying to cut me a deal. And then they had an Instagram deal. It's like, oh, $300 off for Father's Day. And whenever I went to the site, it was $300 off if you had a valuable trade of whatever they wanted. They would let you take in another old phone. They would take in like an old watch, that kind of thing, certain accessories. And I'm like, yeah, thanks for the trick on the marketing. So I actually went back and I messaged them on Instagram. Not direct message, but like through the comments of their ad. And I said, hey, I can only get $200 off the watch or $250 off the watch. You claim it's $300. Like, is there a special promo code? And they just stone cold didn't say shit to me. And then some guy replied to my comment that was just another user. And he was like, yeah, they're lying about this. You have to have trades to get that value. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense because no one at Samsung manages that social media account. And it's an ad, so you think they'd want to respond to their potential customers. Was like no, whatever. How are you doing? How's the new apartment? In the previous apartment, you had to move because residents weren't taking so kind to you. Is it okay this time? Before there were people who made a fool of themselves about disabilities and welfare. That's maybe a poor translation. I said it many times before. You weren't a bad one. Don't blame yourself. Also, don't be impatient about getting a job. You're my son. You'll be okay. Things will get better, Mom. Can I pick this up? This is the lore. They're building up the lore. Stadia. Oh, Stadia. Arcadia. I gotcha. I don't know. Stadia's a joke, man. I remember when Stadia came out, I was talking to one of my work colleagues, and we were into. There's another product that did the exact same thing through PC gaming, the off-site virtual compute, the video data compute, and again, it was pulling streaming data, and that service shut down because one, it was hard to keep people. They had a very limited selection of library of games, and it was eating people's data plan up. Like if you had a data cap, that was the end of them. And the Stadia concept is the exact same thing with a freaking controller. I think it's probably a really good solution for people that don't have data caps, but I think most providers force you to have a data cap. I want to switch to a Nest doorbell from my Ring. The video quality seems way better on the Nest cams. I would say yes to that. The Nest cams can do full 1080p if you give it you can choose 3 different settings like low, medium, high, and you can also like pinpoint zoom areas and stuff like that as well with the Nest cam. I don't have a whole lot of experience with the Ring. I've seen like my colleague at work have a Ring doorbell, and he kind of showed me how it worked on the app, but it did seem a little bit more limited than the Nest option. I think it costs less, the Ring, but I could be wrong. But there are always good Samsung tricks to get some good deals on their stuff. Yeah, on live. That's it. On live. You remember. That's it. I couldn't think of it. So we read the letter. That's the lore, I guess. The doors are back open. We got 3 more packages to deliver. Let's deliver this one. Is this game just going to be over after we deliver 5 packages? This one's going to room 401. We will have to take the elevator again. Thing is spooky dooky. Can we like? If that works, I can't click that. 401s. We're going to 404. See if this place in this game is the elevator, right? While the doors are shut. I guarantee right here, like not maybe right here, but like at some point when these doors open, there's gonna be a jump scare. I'm feeling it. Are you fucking kidding me? All right, so we got to go level 5 and then walk down the stairs. All right, here we are. Here we are. What did we say? 401. Is it right here? 401. Ding dong. Are you sleeping? Oh, hey. Are you doing drugs? I'm scared. Am I the only one? Aren't you scared? This whole place. It's like becoming part of them. Never mind. Forget about it. Are you high on something? Can you just take the package? I don't know. I just stopped counting. Oh, right. You're here for the package. I don't know if I can trust you and your parcel just yet. Just talk to the priest. I can't trust you until you talk to the priest. He said he lives in apartment 105. Really? All right, I gotta go talk to. All right. Stop talking to me. 105. This is literally Fetch Quest the game. So here we go. We're gonna take the elevator back down. Not a jump scare, but it made TJ yell regardless. Yeah, fair enough. I was pissed because, you can't move trash. I'm a weakling who can carry large boxes, but I can't push over trash. All right, so what do you say? 103? I'm not paying attention enough. The good news is whenever you interact with the door, you can actually. Was it 103? It can't be 103. 105. Thank you so much, Lone Wolf. Let's ring the doorbell. Why would you ever? Look at that. I got the intercom achievement. You can't see it because it's behind my body. Oh, Tisk. I can't see your face because I can't look up. I see Michiru sent you here. I'm the local priest. Say no more. I can sense that the package is cursed. What? But I need to make an offering first before I can perform any sanctification on the object. Monetary, that is. What? What? What's your face? I tell you what, the graphics in this game, like from this guy, I need cash before I can perform any sanctification. Do you think the cat? Oh, I fucked up, I bet. I gave the... Oh, maybe we can give the bottle of water to the cat. Because he had a little plate. I was going to say, he can give him the cat food. But the cat had an envelope. And it's traditional to put like money in an envelope. In Japan, right? Like that. And then you hand it and it's got money in it. The true horror is on their faces. Yeah. Let's see if... Oh, there's a pup, not a cat. There you go. And we'll take this. Oh, this is not money. Have you got used to the environment? It said you're doing best to get along with everyone in the apartment. Did it go... Start with the one person first. Also, it's okay. Work slowly. Tend to think pessimistically. Everything positive. And by the way, how's the dog? Show me the dog next time. Okay, Mom. Damn it. Where's the cash? Where do I get cash? Okay, the swing. Is there cash in here? Wait a minute. Was that blocked before? It wasn't blocked before. Is there a spooky man down there? I guess I gotta go this way. Are you ready for the jump scare? It's gonna happen. Dun-dun. Oh, no. Oh, hey, look at this guy. Take the dog with you. Okay, that's the priest guy, so we can't talk to him because he just wants money. This guy's running down here. So, scripted, programmable events. There's the squeaky fan. Can't go here. They've got to be down here somewhere. Are you ready for the jump scare? Can I open it? Can I hit this button? No, there's a mailbox, I think. So they definitely ran that way, but then they just ran into a house maybe, or disappeared. Let's run over here. Let's see, like, this is gone now, right? That's just bizarre. And then the dog is gone. I mean, I get it. I should have picked up the dog. Maybe I could have. Let's talk to this guy again. Is he just gonna be like, I need the money? Yeah, I need the money. If it, I don't. Why do I care if that package is cursed? I guess the guy upstairs won't take it until it's not cursed, but he somehow knows that it's cursed until the preacher like spreads his love on it. Where do I find the cash? Where's the cash? What is this? Oh, it's just light. I thought it was an envelope. Do I just have cash in my truck? So I mean, what do I do? It's now a game where I've got no. Do I just walk around and find cash on the frickin' floor? What's the walkthrough say? Does anybody want to look at the walkthrough? Packages for everyone. I don't think there's anything up here I can do. Let's try it. Look into the door, see if I can interact with any of them. Oh, can I call this guy again? No, I can't do anything there. Maybe let's try E. Nope. Spookies. This game. You know what's spooky about this game? The fact that I don't know what to do next. I mean, I need to find freaking money, and it's funny to me that I don't have a wallet that I can just grab some cash out of my wallet and be like, yo, what do you need? How much do you need to sanctify my package? If you know what I mean. He's gonna sanctify my package, and he's a priest. So is that like a sexual thing? All right, so there's got to be something this way, right? We saw the dog and the guy run this direction. So there's some other scripted event that has to happen over here that we haven't done yet. Can't click on that door. This is just like the back side of the building. Nothing here. And I couldn't interact with... This is a dead end. Can't go up there. Can't interact with that building. That's it. Let's go back to the front here. What's that bike? Someone just moved that bike. Let's check to see if he dropped something. Maybe he dropped some money whenever he got up to run away with the dog. I didn't look that closely at the section he was standing at. Or did I? He dropped something. Didn't he drop like an envelope with a letter or something? I don't know. With this like random generic drama about this guy's mom who... Can I just come in? Can you just let me in? What is that package right there? Did you sanctify that package? I don't understand. Maybe if I go back upstairs and I ask the guy, he's like, yo, I can get the priest to sanctify the package, but you got to give me money. Maybe he'll give me money. What was it? 401. Oh, what am I doing with myself? We can't go to level 4. There's trash in the way. This spot right here is the safest spot in the game. Can I just jump over this? Wow. No dice. I wanted to play this game for about 2 hours. Yes, go back to 401. Okay, cool. Thank you. And I'm hoping we can beat it in that time frame. Shit, I gotta go downstairs. 401. You assume the spooky can't clip through objects. That's true. That's the spooky part. You spoke to the priest? Yeah. Directly? Yeah. How lucky are you? What are you talking about? They only exchanged words through the door intercom. No, he didn't. Oh, they did. He did. So he needs money? Why, of course. What? Priest is always right. Give this to him. Make sure you give it to him ASAP. I don't want the priest to be waiting any longer. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna not let the priest be waiting any longer. Yes, that is also how I hold my dollar bills. I mean, you're handing it to them, right? Like whenever you go to a proper Japanese restaurant, they usually sit the change down in a tray, and then they give you the tray, or they'll let you pull from the tray. But if you hand money, or they hand you money, or the card, they usually use two hands and they hold it like that, right? They show you the bill. Meanwhile, this guy's just letting all the frickin' mosquitoes into his fucking house. Let me double check the amount. Wait, what? The tisk? This can't possibly be enough. Does he really think he can get away with this? Dude, I don't give a shit, man. You're just taking money for this guy. This isn't enough. Ask him to bring more. Dude, why don't you just... They live in an apartment complex. I guess it's disrespectful to be like, hey, let's walk. He could walk right here, and then he could come out of his fucking door right there, and they could just have a conversation. Instead of me being the messenger. I get I'm a messenger. That's literally my job. But like, I am supposed to be delivering packages, not having like middleman conversations between two lazy motherfuckers. And then the other neighbor just yells, "Shut up! I'm trying to sleep. You're gonna wake my baby." Hello. What? It wasn't enough? Forgive me, priest. Hope this will be helpful. Oh, okay. This is all I got for the month. This guy's a trickster. He's screwing these kids out of their money. I have to ask my parents to give me more. This is the same amount. Maybe there's 2 stacks underneath this bill. I love how I now have like this bill that's just hovering over my chin as I walk into the elevator. It's like I glue it to the bottom of my chin. That's a crisp bill right there. Super crisp. Here we are. Let's go back to the priest. This is enough. Double check the amount. What are you talking about? Wait. Oh, that's enough. Really? That is it. That is. I'll forgive him this time. Let's begin with the ritual. What's the ritual? Here. Is the ritual that the game is going to crash right now? Because nothing's happened. My game is locked up. Are you fucking kidding me? The game. The ritual.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I didn't do anything wrong. This game. The ritual is that the game crashes. What?
I'm gonna ask for a refund.
I couldn't even save the game. Maybe it auto saves. 40 minutes. So here's the deal. I've asked for a refund on a game just the other night. You think they're gonna give me a refund on this game? It's like $2. But granted, if I get the refund on this game, it's gonna help me put money towards Final Fantasy's full version of the game. I've got under an hour. I have up to 2 hours to play this game. We're gonna dive in one more time. Here's the caveat. If I can't resume from that same package, and let's say I'm just going to talk to the priest next. If I can't start there, refund. If it begins at the beginning, refund. They got one chance. Let's see what's going to happen. And this is a real refund. I'm not going to like, oh, it's a refund. We're going to refund it live because that's bullshit. I'm trying to play your game and enjoy it. And don't put a shit game on Steam that's going to crash. You have not version 1.09 right there. You've had at least 9 subversions of the base game that you released. This is the beginning. We're done. We're done. Refund. We're done. I don't know. Oh my gosh. That's frustrating. All right, well let's do it. Let's do it. We don't want Steam DB. We want Steam proper. Steam refund. That's what you just Google Steam refunds. You can see how it's in my cache. You go to here. You click this. I'm a pro. Trust me. I know how this works. Night delivery. Right there. Yep. I'm having a gameplay or technical issue. Yes. Game runs poorly. Game crashes while I'm playing it. Contact game support. I like a refund. Now I'm not gonna sit around waiting for this guy to patch this game. I want my money back. Yeah, you can have my achievements back. Look, I paid $285 for this game. Okay. The game at the point where we give the priest the money for the ritual, the game crashes to desktop. This we're just leaving it at that. All right, we got the ticket in. We've done it. I'm going to ask for a refund. Can I cue that?
I'm gonna ask for a refund.
We did it. We asked for a refund. I have multiple text messages. What's happening here? My wife is messaging me. He's so silly. Oh, some good Cooper pics. I don't know if you can really see that on stream, but someone's at the doorbell. So someone rang our doorbell at 8:08. What's going on at 8:08? Is there a package that's being delivered? Hold on. Let me check my camera. I thought I heard the doorbell ring on my phone, and I was like ignoring it. Maybe Cooper pressed the button because Cooper's hanging out with his mama outside at 8:08. That was an hour ago. It is 9 o'clock and it's still daylight outside out here. It's crazy. The love of summertime, right? Summertime, all the kids are hanging out, playing. That third Fitbit, your friendly neighborhood weed delivery. Oh, yeah, you got the wrong house. All right, so we've done it. Now we play something else because this game is getting uninstalled. Browse, uninstall. Gone. I was hoping. So I've played. Let's look at these games. Let's go to the store page. We're gonna click on the developer, Chilia Art. I own Convenience Store, and we own Night Delivery right now. Convenience Store is the only game that I kept because we played through it, and I think there was a second ending, and it was not that bad. There were some fun elements to it. But we also played Missing Children. We refunded that game. That game sucked. I'm sorry. It was bad. We tried Stigmatized Property. Beat that game, and we also refunded it because, again, there is no replay value in that game at all. So we've played a good bit of their games, and it's funny because as you look toward the bottom of the ones that are medium, like there's a negative here. There's all these other ones up through here that are like mixed reviews. I always pick the games that are positive, but I tell you what, they suck. What's this one? Hanako, that's creepy. Is that her right there? It's like little girls. Is she gonna kill you? Well, this is big spoilers right here. That's like a creature. This one costs $6 or $5.59. It's way more. That's like double the price of any of the other games that they have. All right, is what it is. We've uninstalled it. We're gonna see what's going on. All right, we got some options. I think we're gonna dive into Scrutinized because we can stick into the kind of the spookiness games and see how this one goes, because I think this one's also gonna be goofy. Double the price, double the fun, double the freaking crashes probably. All right, let me update my stream info. We are switching games. Is Night Delivery spooky or crap? That was the question for the night. It is crap, and I guess the spooky part was the trash. The game was trash, and the trash on floor 4. The heck with that. All right, we're gonna play scrutinized. Did I spell that wrong? No, yeah, I did. For Your Eyes. And we're gonna play that. See if I can find this. There we go. We found it. I'm spelling it wrong. I feel. Oh, yeah, there we go. I don't know why I couldn't spell there. This is another indie game simulation. Let's read the description before we jump into the game. It says, work to expose the numerous criminal degenerates that plague your quiet town. Use citizen-issued reports, police report records, social media accounts, text conversations, and more to determine who's an actual threat and who's harmless, all while avoiding the killers trying to infiltrate your home. Look at that killer right there. He's a generic bald man with biker gloves on. All right, let's see what you got. Let's play it. Hopefully it goes full screen. We'll see what happens. Not looking good. And it's so loud. So loud. Is it loud for you guys? Can we get a higher resolution maybe? A little bit. I do not want to play this windowed. This guy's like the generic hitman. Holy crap, it's so loud. Jump scares. Subtitles. Wait, you can turn off jump scares? Lone Wolf, this is your kind of game, man. It's so loud. There we go. We'll play windowed, I guess, because that'll let me tab out and look at chat and all that. Targets unlimited, that's good. High quality, that's good. Sensitivity, that's fine for now. Windowed mode, yeah. VSync, no, we don't want VSync. Let's see if there's some tearing. We'll turn it. We'll hopefully be able to go back in here and turn it on. When you uncheck this, does that mean that there are jump scares? You hate all scares. Am I jump scaring? Let's jump scare. It might be fun. Probably won't be. I mean, jump scares are gonna be this guy. It's just gonna be like, oh, gotcha. Probably. I don't know. All right, here we go. This is version. Let's read the how to play. The music is so loud. The worst part about it is it's like there's volume and that's it. The music is so loud. How about no music? Okay, left mouse button opens and closes doors and windows, resets your modem, resets your breaker. This is literally a variant of that other game. Right click locks and unlocks windows, leaves computer mode. F is to turn on your flashlight. Let's see, here we go. Report system. Reports are found on the report desk application on your desktop. Opening the report desk app will show you 3 icons. Shredder to disregard false reports by dragging them in the paper icon in the middle to the shredder. Okay. The report is the middle thing. And then the fax is used to file correct reports, ID, evidence. Okay. This is a lot of information. There's quite the scroll wheel here. After dragging the middle paper icon onto your desktop, you'll see a description and some details. The height and weight fields are an estimate, and actual figures can be above and below the estimated values. Okay. This music is so freaking dumb. All right, so there's some info. The first step is to find the ID of the person in question. What is this? This is done by using the DMV DB app. I'm glad I've got a DB app that somehow I just have installed on my computer for the DMV. After opening the app, you'll fill in the information. Click search, find list of matches. In this case, the name was this, so click on the ID card. The ID must be dragged and dropped onto the report in the identification spot. Oh, okay. The next step is to search out the various, or search through the various other apps to find information. 0 of 3. Okay, Social Spy is used to check for all social media posts this person has made. You type in their name or their alias. Okay. After clicking, search the, okay. All posts can be dragged and dropped into the evidence on the report. Debit DB lets you search into the previous transaction. Wow, we can just look at everyone's how do we have all these softwares? This lovely software. Erotica, express yourself. Steamers, tap house. So you can, after clicking on a list of transactions will be displayed, click on a result and it'll respond a receipt. Okay. Oh, whips and handcuffs. Nice. If you find information that's pertinent, you can drag and drop into the report. SimDB. Oh, search their cell phone. And all you need, the primary key in all this is simply the first name, last name. Like Dahlia Jones, because there's only one Dahlia Jones in the whole world. Clicking in the search database will provide something. You need to use your Rootkit app to gain access. Rootkit. After opening the app, okay. Once you click on connect for a short time, time will pass. You'll need to find the correct frequency to unlock the phone. This is noted by the beep sound. Okay, and dragging the thing. So you just find a spot. If the timer at the top reaches 0 before you crack the phone, you'll get kicked out of the hack, and the rootkit kick will be placed on a cooldown. Okay. Wow, so it's just a mini game where I move around scroll bars. What is actually happening though? So we're looking for a tone. Short load time to pass. You'll need to find the correct frequency to unlock the phone. This is noted by the beep sound. Okay, but there's two. Do I have to do both? We'll figure that out. When you're sure you've got the correct crack position, click the crack button. If the phone will appear, if the phone will appear. Click one of the 3 sections: text combos, pictures, search history. Click and drag any of the evidence. Records can be used to find an old police report. Oh my gosh, how many things are there? Oh, here we go. This is the end. If the suspect does have a police report and it contains pertinent information, you can drag it into the evidence sections once you've blah, blah, blah. Click the X in the top right corner to close the thing. And we click and drag the white paper to do this. Okay. Do the submit the report. If you're unable to find evidence of the crime and believe that the report is false, you can shred the report instead, which we already talked about. We literally already talked about that. Isn't that like this is up here, right? Same icons. Yeah, like what? Okay, I'm glad you recapped. It's good to recap. Trying to get down here. Toolbar. Your daily quota of reports is reflected on this icon. Rejected reports, bonus, go to bed early quota. Filling reports correctly or incorrectly will add a go to bed early quota. What the fuck? DOS coin icon. No, this is literally like the other game. Upgrades, so you can upgrade your computer. All right, we're doing this. We're diving in. We're gonna be casual. No permadeath, 5 nights total. Permadeath, 10 nights total for those who want to challenge. We're gonna be casual. Oh shit, Nightbear is no threats. 7 nights. Those who just want to solve the cases. And that's not us. We want to possibly die. Casual mode. We'll be filthy casuals.
When she was a kid, Luna aspired to be a superhero. Not
April
the ones in
O'Neil.
skin-tight suits that could fly, but the ones that identified connections where others didn't. She
I'm a
wanted
female
X-ray
character in this
vision
game.
to observe criminals when they tried
So
to
that must
hide
be you.
from the law. And supersonic hearing to listen in on mischievous talks. Then a measure of heightened strength to restrain the guys bigger than her. This was all she craved when she was a child. As she became older, her ambitions took a more realistic approach, which seemed in direct opposition to the surreal tone the news took. The facts became the new dystopian fiction. The world grew louder each year, apparently more violent, or more visible than the year before. Her generation grew up looking to cull the increasingly violent trends that saw mass incarcerations, drug wars, and serial killers studying to gain notoriety. Luna took the analytical route in her quest for justice, feeling more at home processing case files, evidence, and connecting dots. Her cousin, a sister almost, enrolled in the academy and became an officer of the law. Even extended family, no matter how far away, seemed to gravitate towards law enforcement, almost as if it were in their blood. The murderer becomes a serial killer with just 2 more kills. A coworker informed her over scones and coffee one morning. This one had 3 total that day, but that number hit double digits soon enough, accumulating corpses of officers, criminal lawyers, and several field investigators to a growing pile of victims. The news on TV, becoming more unreal as the years ticked on by, ran the blue blood killer story 24/7. Luna knew about the local serial killer, more so than most thanks to all the overtime spent processing corroborative evidence for their many crimes. However, it still felt more like gossip and fabricated plot points. At least, until that phone call made something so artificial an actuality. The call came in the middle of the night.
This is a lot of
As
backstory.
unexpected as a bullet in the dark. Her cousin, the exemplar of
No, my cousin, she's dead.
had been killed. It was just a tragically common traffic stop gone wrong, or armed robber with a weighted pistol. Maybe Luna could have mourned and pushed on, but it wasn't any run-of-the-mill incident that was so characteristic of headlines. No, it wasn't that, because life had long turned into a phantasmagoric nightmare.
Like the video
Officer
game?
Sarah Youngman,
Does it crash at the end when you
feared
can't
by
save
all
it?
that mattered, died at the hands of the blue blood killer. Who he was, or who they were, remained an enigma, despite their murder spree eroding through states, counties, and homes. But more than the long list of confirmed victims and possible connections Luna herself had registered and slept away, this monster killed Sarah. Somehow, that turned the boogeyman into a living, breathing threat.
I like the
No
backstory because then
longer
you
was
have
this
a goal
tyrant a
of
thing
trying
she
to find
fought at
who
the end
killed
of the
your
day. It wasn't
relative.
an obsession of the media.
Not just like, oh, I'm gonna be a
He was
detective and
here.
just find
And
out
if
solving
not in a literal
crimes.
sense, then definitely in her mind. This realization gnawed at her for months after the real mourning faded. Luna's acceptance stage barely registered before she fell swiftly.
These games usually have a lot of meta to them. Like when you watch guys that really memorize a lot of stuff, like the other one, like This Is the Game 2 or
She
whatever
wanted
it's
to
called,
know
I was kept
who
telling you
killed
about.
the sweetest woman in the
Um,
world, despite so-called dirty cops walking free. Luna needed justice. What was it about her?
Those
cousin
guys will
that triggered this
memorize
killer in the first place?
certain
Could it be that she
checkpoints in the
stood for everything a
storyline.
cop should
Excuse
be?
me.
A perfect
It is like an
example of
audiobook.
morality,
I'm yawning 'cause I'm getting tired of it.
Mentality and heart.
Um,
Officer Young
they'll
was
memorize, okay, if I
everything
do this
men
thing
were
first, or I go to
protected.
this website
And
and
Luna wouldn't allow
crack
her
this
memory
code,
to fade away as
then
another
this
statistic.
this killer is on the
Day
loose in the
in and
apartment
day out,
complex, and I
she
gotta
spent
be
the commute
cautious
that
about
she
that.
lived up through work,
Or you can't
rowdy
be hanging
Christmas
out on
parties,
a
to see if there
private
was something
subnet
no
so
one
long
else
that's
saw.
part of the police
Cop
network,
friends that never
or
steered her
the
wrong
police
came
show
with
up
the
and they
game.
arrest you and that kind of thing.
Family members with careers linked closer to the real action knew little else than the papers. Even the old
This game is like
timers knew
$3, by
things
the way.
few
Right
else
now,
did.
normally I think it's like
All
10
but
or
shrugged
12.
when she pressed them for
So
clues.
if you like this
She
kind of
needed
game,
leads first, but there were none.
like
So, in a last-ditch effort,
you know, it's super
she
cheap
resolved
to pick up
shoe
right
her
now.
boss for leeway. Luna did all she could for any little morsel of information, regardless of the fallout. Being an investigations analyst for the district attorney's office had its perks, but it only teased her for all the good it did with building an idea of who this killer was. Her boss knew what she was after, but he followed the rules as strictly as Luna did. Being shut down by him just meant there was one less layer between a law-abiding citizen and vigilante justice.
she's
With
Batman.
each denied application for information outside her classification, Luna saw the justice system's holes appear and broaden. Sometimes the law hindered what mattered. progress couldn't always continue.
Am I gonna have to hack the internet?
Perhaps, in cases like these, rules were meant to be budged. Maybe she couldn't talk her way into databases and case folders. Maybe it wasn't so easy as to read reports on other victims.
I don't know if left clicking will skip the whole thing. I just want to skip the dialogue because I've already read this.
It had to start with her, with citizens' will.
But we gotta feel the anticipation.
Yes, Luna respected the law.
This is how they get you to not be able to refund this game, because they just give you a half-hour storyline.
One morning, she called in sick, made flyers, and pinned them around town. She started a neighborhood watch that day, and by the next day at work, Luna couldn't think of anything else. It started with one report, then 2, then 3 and 4, and more. Before she realized what was happening, her small network of retired cops and nosy neighbors had become a full-on
All Crime Watch. Just call us the Crime
that
Watch.
spanned beyond the neighborhood, the suburbs, and into town. At times, the number of reports felt too much for one person. But for the hundreds of thousands of people less prepared for human horrors as Sarah was, Luna felt that a couple of sleepless nights was the least she could do. Luna had to get her answers somehow.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna Luna those criminals. Don't like jump scares? Turn them off in the options menu. We'll see what the jump scares are like. I think they're on. I hate the fact that it's not like on off. It's like checkbox, not checkbox. I'm guessing checkbox. Can I control FOV? Of course not. Wow, she walks really slow. Can I grab my cool sunglasses and wear them like a true hacker? Look at this hacking book. The Art of Exploration. Exploitation, not exploration. How do I open that door? Oh, can I open this door? Oh shit! Well, I feel like we should get ourselves familiar with the surroundings. What's this door? Am I wearing shoes right now? I'm in my apartment. Can I turn off the light? Oh, look, turn off the light. So that's the thing. This door doesn't open. Can I hide in the shower? Like in the other games, you had to hide in your house. The power gets cut, and like people try to sneak into your house and give you the old what for. Like I can't look down further than this either. It's pretty bad. The Hacker Playbook. This is a guest bedroom. Okay, here's my E-Link router and my high-speed modem. What the fuck? Oh, that's a hanger. It's a nice apartment. It is a nice apartment. Like she's even got a nice guest bedroom with like a desk. Can I? So the one complaint I have right now is opening the doors. Is opening the doors just like walking forward? It's not. Because I swear I clicked on that door and it's very finicky. Oh shit. She's got like a 3-bedroom apartment. Is this another closet? Well, there's the breaker. I think that's probably important. So I think the breakers can be tripped. And you can lose power in your house. And that must be me. Or maybe that's her no, that must be her cousin or whatever. See, look at this. I'm trying to open the door. It's such a pain in the ass. Wait, is this the bathroom into the bedroom? Like, I couldn't open that door earlier. I swear I couldn't open that door earlier. Yeah, okay. So, this is the case file room. That's another extra bedroom. This is supposed to be like Scarface. I don't know what that is. My bedroom. The bathroom. Here's the living room. The kitchen. My kitchen has the laundry. So there's audio. You can open the doors. I think people can kill you. Why would you ever leave your door? Can I lock it? Ooh. Ooh. Why would I have my doors up? Why are all your windows unlocked, lady? Who does that? Does anybody do that? Every time I have the door shut or the window shut, you lock the window. Like, you don't leave the window unlocked unless maybe you live on like a 3rd floor or 5th floor or something. Can I open this door? That was open. Shut. Number 1 rule: shut all your freaking windows, lady. I mean, is it gonna get too hot? I do appreciate the audio. So now it's locked. So, all right, good. Man, we should go check to make sure that the front door is also locked. All right, there's gotta be, I think there's a window in here too. Okay. Righty tighty, right position is locked. I wonder if I should leave all the lights on in the house. This must be. I get it's a nice summer evening. Can I open the door? So I live on a 1st floor. This is not an apartment. This is a house. It's a smaller house. You know, true hackers hack with the lights off. And like, who doesn't have a little like thing right there? Like, you can just see right in. Is the door locked? I'm nervous. I'm legitimately nervous. So that's locked. There's one more window to look at. Right here over the sink. I think we locked that when we first started coming around. That's good. Can I open up cabinets? I can't open cabinets. There's a knife on the... We should probably leave that at the desk. Hair, beanie, hat, color, face mask. So we just know that that's the murderer. We don't know enough. What is this? Serial number. Trace route. NTR. Oh, so we can do some trace routes on some. I thought those were fingerprints. What are these? Is that fingerprints? Should I turn off this light? That's too spooky. Do you like how I like how all the lights in the house are on? I feel like that's gonna bite me in the ass. I'm a little nervous, as you can see. What's your story? I like that. That's a nice picture. Can I turn on the TV? I can't like listen to can I like Friends on in the background or Big Bang Theory while I hack? I don't know. What else we got here? Girl missing. There's a sticky note. All right, let's dive right into it. We gotta start doing some crimes or crime investigation. Look at all these sticky notes. All right, let's sit down.
Oh, yeah. I need to read that email and check out those bolos.
What the fuck's bolo? If I leave my security camera on too long, it trips. I like to quote. I'd like to. Okay, yeah. Flicking the light switch on and off a few times to get them to turn on.
Ugh, damn it. Internet went out again. I need to go reset the router in the back room closet.
So, for the camera light, I didn't even see a camera. Limit your use in short bursts to avoid flipping the breaker. It sounds like you're drawing more power. The thing is, if you turn off all the light, like if you're constantly leaving the camera on, oh, fucking, that's dumb. Diagnosis above, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. All right. So my internet sucks. I almost came up here to the top right corner. You can't see because of my thing. But the X button on the actual application, like the close window, it's not here, right? It's in this one. Why doesn't it? Why? Who the fuck put? Does anybody do this? I mean, I guess I kind of do this. We have our router and our modem underneath our stairwell, which is not like right by our computer. But before, when we had an apartment, all this shit was right next to the computer. How do I restart this? Do that. I can't like left. I can't turn right now. I'm guessing it's rebooting. There it goes. We're back. We should. It's the router. It's not the modem. We got to go buy a new router. I don't understand how you can afford this nice, beautiful, like 3-bedroom apartment, house, whatever this is. But you have a shitty router. Like, how much money a month is this place? All right, we reset the. Let's look at the bolo. I heard something outside my house, so I promptly checked the security camera to see what it was. Saw a strange man creeping around. Unsure of what this person was doing, sitting around outside, I shined my camera light on them and get a better look. After clearly being caught, he ran off, but after checking footage several times, his face seemed so similar. It dawned on me that after the fact, he matched the description of a man police were after for a murder. What is that, like my house? Is this a note that I wrote about myself? It's our duty as members of the watch to keep the community safe. I recommend anyone share this message to monitor your cameras if you're available to use late. All right, yeah, all right. Oh man, so is that something we gotta manage? We gotta manage that. Let's look at this one. What's this guy look like again? Okay. As of today, we've been notified agency of potential suspect. We've been involved in sex trafficking ring. Our suspicion comes to the disappearance of a number of female victims. Eyewitnesses. One woman was able to escape. We know he operates alone. He is around 6 feet tall, bald, white, medium build, and has a forearm tattoo. Stressed, blah, blah, blah. Based on the track record, he's looking to kidnap women exclusively. Shit. Why do I have to be a woman in this game? It's only come to my attention to develop many homes in the area, cut some corners. Many of the reports to point to a compromised window locking mechanism as the culprit behind unwanted entries. Security is key here. Leave your lights on. Ensure your windows are locked. So we locked our windows. We have our lights on. Perverts, stay away. Why can't I be packing heat? I mean, I work for the police. I mean, what state do I live in? That's the question. Can I not just have my own protection at my house? All right, now what do I do? Report desk? Oh shit, that was the wrong button. Let's look at cameras. How many cameras do I have? This is Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, what the fuck is this? How do I get out of that? Is it that button? Okay, down arrow gets out. Okay. So I report. So right click kicks you out of the computer. Good to know. So if I double click on this, nothing happens. What was my objective right now? I looked at the email. I have to look at my other emails probably. Rootkit, no. Social spy. Is this just the email client? This is just an email. Rootkit. That's going to be for hacking phones. Police records. We're not ready for that. We don't have this. Everything's just a username, person's name, which makes things pretty easy. What's the upgrades for? Instant social search. Is there? Oh, so maybe there's time to. Am I making money right now? Some of these games, you get bitcoins. You don't have the bitcoins. How do I start a mission? Is this not? You double click on it, right? Report desk. Is my door locked? I guess so. Alright, we're done. Is this a... Can I pick this up? That looks like a little kid on that picture. Trying to see if I can pick up any of these pieces. I don't think so. Yep, left click just sits me down. Am I just stupid? Like, am I doing something wrong? So she said originally, check your email and look at the bolos. So can I like put that? Shit, I keep hitting right click because I keep thinking there's like a right click context menu in this freaking system, but there's not. So if I just open all three, is that gonna do anything? In the instructions for this game, it was like, yo, use the report desk. Click on the report, and you can start doing a report. Like investigating your dudes. What if I looked up John Doe? Joe Doe. Yo, Joe Doe. I don't believe you. What am I supposed to do? Like, literally, what am I supposed to reply to this email? Like, that's the email. The power's on. Why does she, can she creep? Does she just walk like that? I'm just gonna get murdered in my own household before I even start playing this game. Does anybody know? I feel like I'm stupid. Like, all right, it's 1 a.m. Apparently I can't sleep. She likes to work at nighttime. Whenever you... Why don't you work during the day? And if you don't feel safe at home, because these guys are on the loose, then why don't you, like, frickin' find someone to stay overnight with? Okay. The lights go out randomly. I also leave my security camera on too long. It breaks trips to breaker. Yeah, we got that. We got all that information. So do I lift that? I don't do... That didn't work anything. I'm literally going to look up a walkthrough. Scrutinized. Game. Walkthrough. I'm doing it. Doing it. Scrutinize complete guide in 7 minutes. We're not sitting here watching. Oh, this game is... So the audio that you hear right now, like the cars driving by and stuff, there's like points in the game where it's like giving you pro tips. Like if you hear an owl, someone's in the one side of the yard or something. Like what?
And then Tanner, and will only enter through windows where the light in that room is off. To keep him at bay, you will need to ensure that all lights stay on at all times. If a room is dark for too long, the kidnapper will come to the window from the outside and unlock it to enter your home. Before ending each night, be sure to check that all lights are on, as if a light is off when you go to bed, he will kidnap you in your sleep. Periodically, you will need to check the back rooms for their lights, as well as their windows being closed and locked. Occasionally, you will find him outside your window and scare him off. And if a light is in the main part of the house and goes out, you will be able to hear it from the computer, so pay attention to these sound cues. And that should do it for Scrutinize. This game is a lot of fun. If you like solving cases, there is a detective mode that removes the threats to your safety, but overall is a lot of fun to play once you know how it works. Thank you so much for tuning in.
I don't even know if I want to play this game. I'm not going to refund it. I'm not going to refund it. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to play this game. We can watch you watch that video about a game. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we literally just did that. I apologize. Like, I don't know.
Play solving crimes. Or is a false claim against the back left bedroom closet and reception does not have sufficient evidence, or is a false claim against an innocent.
So I'm trying to do that
You
right
can
there, and it won't let me.
fax them to law enforcement once you have collected proper evidence. So any height, weight, and top will clear the fields you had entered, so you can re-enter data easier.
This. Why can't? Oh, that's what you have to do? You have to click and drag that icon outside of the fucking window. Okay. So we've got information. Let's go to the DMV. We don't have a name, but we do have an age. So 35. Wow, this is just drop down menus, huh? The 45. His height is 6 feet. His hair is black. What? We know his height is 6 feet. 6 feet to 6 feet. Hopefully that works. Weight, we know it's 190. Why can't I choose 190? Why is 190 not an option? We'll do the range. It's a male. And the hair color is black. And the eyes are hazel. And we search. No internet connection! Fucking A. God damn it. This is stupid. How the internet go down? How does the internet go down? I just fixed it. I just fixed it. Oh my god, the lights are off. Why is it so dark in here? Is it always dark in there? Why is the door shut? Am I just gonna I'm gonna die early. You ready for the die early game? That's me. Why is this happening? I'm gonna get killed. I'm already nervous. Let me boot my E-Link up. I recommend not buying a shitty router, lady. Like, get with it. So she only works at night because I guess she has a day job. See how difficult it is to interact with this doorknob? This light's gonna be off too, right? Can I just go to bed now? This is what the fuck? Why would that happen? What kind of shithole am I paying for? This place is so lovely. Is the bathroom light off? So you don't want the lights off. You want the lights on. You want to crank up that electric bill. Do you have to hide in your I have the internet. Jesse Porter. This is it. This might be him. No, he's 5'11". Could this be him? There's a lot of text to read here. We have nothing else to go off of. Let's look for Jesse Porter. We'll stick that there. We have to read this description. Ah. You hear that? There's people fucking with my window. Is there a fucker fucking with my shit? Are you fucking with my shit? Did you hear the clicking? The clickety clickety? Is there a guy in the house? Alright, let's check the camera. She walks like so slow. You can't even run in your own house. Cameras. Double click. Is there a pervert? Is pervert? Oh shit, wrong button. Is he perving? There's no way there's pervs hanging out in your house this early on in the game. All right. So we got this guy. We need one piece of evidence. What does this say? He gave me a quick rundown. Well, what is this? Hold on, let's go back here. It's Mary. All right. Catfishing me for cash, various gifts. Hoping for foreseeable future. One friend found this was a unique service called the Fisherman. He gave. That's the owl. That's the owl. Is there perverts?
This damn power breaker. I need to flip the breaker in the file room closet.
Fuck! I fucking tripped the shit. You ready for me to die? It's happening. It's happening. You guys can barely see it on stream. It's like completely black. I can't see shit. Oh, I have a flashlight. Like, she really needs to get that breaker box looked at. Like, she's got tons of room for added breaker. What's happening? I should get some rest. Game over. Quota not met. Oh, there's a timer too. Dude, this is the first mission. Fuck this game. We're done with this. This guy right here wants to be Hitman 47. He's just a pervert that kidnaps women. I'm not gonna refund that game. There's good intention behind the game. I don't think it's probably stream worthy. Maybe it is. Man, I'm not digging it. I'm not digging it. Now the question is, can Before Your Eyes work? I probably have to take off my hat. Can Before Your Eyes work while I'm streaming on Twitch, where I need to use my camera on Twitch so you can see me too at the same time? We'll give it a go. If we take off my hat. All right, we're going to update the stream. We're going to try Before Your Eyes. I like how our title is called Scrutinized for Your Eyes. We're going to say Before For Your Eyes. Change Before Your Eyes. I don't think this is an actual game. This is more of an experience, if I recall correctly. Another indie game that has come out. Let's give it a go. What time is it? We've been playing for about, it's not even 10 o'clock yet. We played 2 games. I wanted to like between those 2 games. I'm so disappointed. We'll see how this works. I have multiple webcams set up on my computer right now, so I'm hoping it doesn't pick up the record player one. Maybe we can choose. Skybound. Skybound made a ton of games, right? We're going to use eye detection. We'll put subtitles on. Limited subtitles. No, you know what? No, we're not going to use subtitles. Enable on-screen webcam feed. We're going to see what that does. If it adds me in the corner, it's going to double up and it'll look stupid. I think we're good there. We might have to restart the game here in a second. We'll see. It now has allowed. It's asking me for access. What is happening? We want to give it the Logitech camera. Is it working? It's not saved. Okay, if you do not have a camera, you can play without it. We want to play with it. We want to get the full experience. I don't know. No. Make sure your face is visible and everything is lit. It doesn't look like it's working because I'm pulling. Gonna go to bed early for once. Thanks for the stream. Hey, Casey, thanks for joining us earlier on tonight. Hope you had a good time. Get some rest and have some fun. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. This isn't gonna work. So do I just play this game without? I'll just click, I guess. That's not the full experience, though. Man, it wants my camera again. Yeah, I don't think I can do that and pull feed for the Twitch stream. Unfortunately, I can just like simulate. Whoa, blink, blink. I do want to play this game at some point without being on Twitch. Then all the cameras right now are hooked through onto the stream, so the stream has priority. This software has priority over it. Use the one that's pointed at the record. Again, if I unmount that from the wall. One, it's going to take me a little bit of time, and two, it's that channel, that video is going into the Streamlabs right now. I'd have to restart the whole stream, disconnect everything. See how this works? I'm left clicking. It's so loud.
It's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
I'm blinking right now.
I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you, if that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. You remember blinking, don't you?
I wonder how this works.
30,000 times a day. Ooh, well look at that.
I wonder how this works. Genius. Like, do I have to use the mouse to look up? Because it's not face tracking, it's just blinking.
See all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? No, better word than that. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. To be judged.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city.
He can pay the Bitcoin?
If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, We don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good layabouts. Unsatisfactory clock watchers. I got some words for you.
What is happening?
Sorry you had to hear that.
He's humping the stool, yeah.
So sure.
I'm pretty
Maybe
sure.
I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second.
This
could be
game
5
needs to be
years.
played with a camera.
That's just how this thing
Because
works.
left clicking isn't the right experience.
Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
Oh, yeah?
I'm touched you enjoy my company. I really am. But I'll
Is there an
have to ask you to
achievement?
have some respect for the process.
Is there an achievement?
There is a dry eye in the house. 2 of them. And they belong to this guy, right here. No, really, man. I need you to blink.
Okay, I gotta blink. I legit have to blink.
And just try to enjoy it this time.
Yeah, I agree.
Look at that sun.
Again,
We've got
if
a
track
long,
IR could be
beautiful day
used for
ahead
this
of
as
us.
well, like you look around as you blink.
Why are you smiling like that? You must
That when that
really
comes
like
up,
it
then
out
you
here,
can
huh?
blink.
Well, I get that. Mm.
So I'm blinking right now, or I'm left clicking, so to speak, and I can't continue. So this is something you have to watch.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called agave.
Oh shit.
Day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here? No.
This game would be a struggle. I mean, this part of that right there, because if you didn't, you could have blinked right there without looking around to see if there's anything else you could do.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna play this
Go
game
ahead,
at some
kid.
point. Looks like the Toby eye track or something like that. Yeah, I agree.
Look at that. There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. It will really be something to see how he grows. Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic.
Oh, You want to play along with Mommy, don't you? Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well,
This is fun.
sounds pretty perfect to me.
What do you like about it?
I think you're right, Lone Wolf. I think it will be.
I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person
I'm-
playing it.
I'm controlling
Yeah.
the boat by looking at it. I wonder if you can pop all the balls, the bubbles. I'm not gonna do that. Maybe.
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems in the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be, necessarily.
You're right. No. You're right.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call.
I should have Lisa play this.
Okay, I understand.
With the camera.
Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot. Oh, that's sure a little mess of color. Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it. You know, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what
I
you have
agree.
in your head. You'll be a real artist. See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
Oh shit! Damn it!
Okay, Benny. Are you ready
I
to
didn't
see
mean to do that.
something really special?
I just don't want him to get attacked. Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's
that-
wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find something to take it.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels. Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost.
I almost want to stop playing this game because I feel like I'm ruining the experience by using just the mouse.
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
Yeah, I think I agree with you.
Where would you want to go?
I'm gonna stop. There's a blinking calibration. There's the webcam eye detection guide. Again, there's nothing showing up. Let's try the other camera. Yeah, nothing is coming in. And then it kind of like gets goofy. And there's the feed because I'm using it with the other system. We'll hold off on this game. I think we'll play this on Discord, and I won't actually show myself. I'll just stream the game at some point, and I'll definitely want to restart it. I might have Lisa do it. I think that'd be fun to watch her play it. Games like this where they have, and it's nothing like super inventive, but it's such a creative idea to do something like that. So I think there's definitely some charm with that, and I don't want to spoil it by just using the mouse the whole time. Let's try to play some Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. I want to play a couple rounds of this really quick, and then I need to take a break. I might just I don't want to purchase Final Fantasy 14 on stream because I don't know if I need to put in like personal information after I purchase it. I might have to. But let's play some Episode 1 Racer. Did anybody play this game when this came out? I played it on N64. This game was on N64. I want to say PlayStation 1 and maybe Dreamcast. And maybe it was on PC. Clearly it's on PC now. I don't know if it was ported from a PC thing or if it was ported from some sort of console thing. But I'm hoping that my controller works. But if you like racing games and you like Star Wars and you like really fast-paced racing games, I remember this game being very fun. I remember the mall at Robinson had the pod that you could sit in. It was great. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be the console version. The arcade version of the Pod Racer game is pretty good. It's very good. I remember I went to Disney, and Disney had an arcade called Disney Quest. I think it was what it was called. And the bummer about Disney Quest, and it's no longer a thing, I was like 4 floors or so of just arcade games, and they were pretty much all on free play. You didn't have to get any tokens. You pay to get in, the door, and then you could just play any game you want as much as you want. Very similar to like Galloping Ghosts and a lot of arcades out there nowadays. But the big kicker, since it was Disney, is they didn't have any shooting games. You weren't there to play Time Crisis. You weren't there to play anything overly violent. They didn't have any shooting games, even if it was like shooting at a dinosaur in the Jurassic Park rail shooters. It just didn't exist. And my favorite games were violent games. I mean, I was playing Mortal Kombat in the arcade. Of course, they don't have Mortal Kombat at Disney Quest, or they didn't at the time. And they didn't have any rail shooters. I think they had one rail shooter, and it was a goofy, cartoony game. It was like you had squirt guns, and they were mounted to a station on the cabinet, and you were spraying like bottles off of something. It was very kid friendly as opposed to something like that. But then the memory that I had that was probably one of the best is they had 8 of these. Maybe it was like 6 of these. It was 6. I don't think it was 8. In a room, and they were all linked. And you could play, like, if you've probably been to like a Dave and Buster's, and they have a lot of those racing, like NASCAR games, and they have all the car games all linked together, and there's like 8 or 10 or 12 of them all linked together, and you can, if you all like queue up at the same time, you can race against each other. They had that for the pod racing game at Disney Quest, and I remember sitting there, and there was a line because there was so many kids that wanted to do it, and I wasn't even a kid at the time. I was probably like in high school. I mean, I was a kid. High school is kid age, but like I wasn't like a very young kid. Where you were racing against a bunch of young kids, and that was a fun time. I remember when I finally got a seat, I was able to stick around for a couple races, and played that because again you have like the two controls. It was very much staged like an Anakin Skywalker pod, as opposed to some of the other pods that have different mechanics on how to drive it. Let me check my settings to make sure I got the correct settings. Yeah, that looks good. Yep, and it's the primary driver. Kind of try to prep this before I wanted to play it on stream. I'm hoping it doesn't cause me to get all choppy here after it boots. Some of these older games do cause some issues with the camera. There's that Police Quest SWAT game, and this is just because I'm loading right now. I'd love to be able to play that. It's so loud. The video is like this big.
Tatooine, Padres fans. We have perfect weather today for the Bunta Classic.
And a big turnout here from all corners of the Outer Rim.
We're not gonna watch that. We're done with that. Settings. We're gonna enable the. Yeah, we want all of it. The mouse is super sensitive. Audio settings. Here we go. I mean, this music's great, but it's loud. Dun dun. Where'd my mouse go? 3D spatial sound enable. We're not doing that. Joystick. Oh, legit joystick, like a hat. I don't have a joystick. This is definitely not the console port. This is definitely a PC version of the game. I'm hoping I can use my controller. Let's see if I can. Oh, my slide and thrust. Let's do restore. Let's see if I can figure out the controls here. And if I can't, I will try to figure out the keyboard settings. Sensitivity meter. I don't know why it's on that, but... Force feedback. Oh, is that it? We'll do the tournament. We'll be Anakin, that's fine. Look at these graphics. Look at these graphics. So bad. I mean, these look much better than they do in the N64 version. But I mean, the graphics are what they are. There is a meta to this game. I remember, again, whenever you buy games when you were a kid, you didn't have a whole lot of games, at least I didn't. So when you got a new game, you obsessed over it. And there's a meta to this game where you actually are recommended to play certain characters on certain levels. And you can unlock more. Like, I only have a couple here. But as you play through the tournament, you unlock, like, the big one being Sebulba. Because Sebulba had an engine overheat. And Sebulba was always first place. It's like, this game was the gimmick, was like Sebulba was always the best. And he has an engine overheat that he could shoot out flames onto your vehicle and catch your vehicle on fire. One of your two, I don't know what the technical term is, thruster, booster things. Is one of the characters named Elon Musk? Almost. Elon Musk. And this is great too. If you ever watch episode 1, the original episode 1, there's a scene of, like, they just introduce all the pod racers, and I swear when I saw it in the theaters and when I saw it when it first came out on VHS and DVD, they didn't spend much time introducing the characters on the course in the race. They did spend a couple minutes on it, but if you go back and you watch it on Disney Plus now, or if you watch it on like one of the newer versions of the release content, I wouldn't say it's like special editionized, but I mean, they actually spend a lot more time talking about these characters in the movie. And I know people give episode 1 a bad rap because of Jar Jar Binks. You gotta remember, Star Wars is a kid's film. I mean, I get that the original trilogy was more adult oriented, But again, it was made for kids. I don't care who tells you that Star Wars wasn't made for kids. If you read George Lucas's books, he will tell you he made this as like a serials series based on things that he watched whenever he was a kid. So he based on that stuff he watched as a kid had come up with the idea of Star Wars. But anyway, yeah, if you watch the episode 1 again, even if you just skip through it to like that one part, they like introduce like Dud Bolt and everything like that, which I didn't remember as a kid. But yeah, it's all in there now. And the Boonta Eve training course, like there's a harder version of Boonta Eve, but I guess this is the easy mode version of it. And the mechanics for this game, I'm really hoping that this controller works well. We're gonna see. So we can inspect the vehicle. Look at that. Look at that. That's our vehicle right there. And we can see Anakin just chilling in the background. Like, look at him. Engine 1, Engine 2. There's the pit droid. There's Anakin Skywalker. Not quite ready to kill younglings. He's a youngling himself. Look at them graphics. I swear that I remember that a scene in episode 1 where after Qui-Gon gets stabbed, there was a shot through his back where you saw Maul's face through the hole. No, that never happened. I don't remember that. If that happened, man, that'd be badass. But that, you gotta think, the lightsaber is so like, it's not that thick, so it'd be very hard to see a hole through Qui-Gon like that. There is a moment where the pit droid's so freaking loud. And you can upgrade your vehicles too in this game, so it adds another layer of complexity. You can actually upgrade your pit droids and like.
Oh, you want to buy pit droid, huh?
I love that.
Help you fix your pod racer, you know.
The voice acting in this, I forgot that Watto was covered here. It always reminds me of Rob.
Have you seen my chance cube?
Who's Chance Cube? It reminds me of Rob Schneider. Anyway, I don't want to talk about your Chance Cube. We're done talking to you. I've never seen it on any rewatch, but I swear it happened. That's a good like memory. But that's a good theory. Like, there's been times where like people will have something in the theater, at least nowadays too, and they will like update the film. So I wonder if there was a release of the film that you saw like on opening weekend that they were like, oh well, this is too violent, we gotta pull this, and here's the new copies of the film, go watch that. And granted, it wasn't digital back then, it was actually on a film reel, I'm sure. But man, that is an interesting thing to think about.
Look around, I got a lots of junk.
I got lots of junk.
Putananolia.
Son of a monkey's uncle. Was he gonna say that? That's what I swear he says that.
They come here, they look around, they no buy. Why nobody buy?
His voice act. I remember a lot of these lines too. My brothers Dan and Joel we would sit here and play this game quite a bit too. These cutscenes never existed on the N64 version because they couldn't do video like this. I'm not. The controller works. It works. And you can overheat your engine if you're not careful. So you hold up on your analog stick and they can boost. I don't know what the button is to boost.
Eat my dust, slime ball!
Oh, is that it? And you see I can go faster, but I gotta be careful. I gotta cut engines. Or you'll catch on fire. This is much slower paced than I remember. And that's your brake, your air brakes. Okay, there's a way to tilt sideways. We gotta figure that out. It's a new lap record. I don't know why I'm not going fast. And anyway, if your engines overheat or they get damaged too much by you banging the sides of other drivers, you have to repair your engines, just like he does in the movie. So there's a lot of layers to this game. We'll see if we can get first. We're like rocking it right now. Oh shit. They do a good job recreating what the scene from the movie here, the layout here. So my engines aren't cooling down fast enough, so I can't keep using the boost. See?
It's a new lap record.
Final lap! I like the guy yelling, it's a new lap record. He's like intense about it. The first level is always the easiest. Try spinning, that's a good trick. There is a way to... I can shit talk.
Looks like you need a pit stop, buddy. Watch out, exhaust brain. You're snaking up the court with that red.
Oh shit! Oh no! We gotta hurry up. Here he comes. I see the bulb on the map. We gotta get out of here. So close to catch on fire here. We'll do the other look at us. First place. Look at me. There I am. I won 1,200 truggets. Give me them truggets. Man, this game brings back memories. So there's the amateur pod, semi-pro, galactic pod, and I tell you what, like, this game gets insanely hard. Insanely hard. Did you hear that just now? Ooh, look at the animals. There's a toy car behind me. A large toy car. It's like a Cooper-sized car you can sit in. And I'm not next to that thing at all. No one's behind me. Did you guys hear that? The do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm not. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, we'll try it with the current car. Again, you have to be cognizant about upgrading your vehicle. If you aren't, then you will not be able to keep up with the other racers. So that first race was very generous with not having to upgrade anything. Anakin's pretty well rounded. Not necessarily the best for every single race, though. Oh shit. And there's some fine tuning in this game too. It's insane how fast paced this game gets later and some of the difficult tracks.
It's a new lap record.
That was, I just overlapped the 12th guy back there. Here comes the other guy. This track is super small. That was too easy. I love that guy. That needs to be my text message alert. Lisa is joining us. Look at us. That's Deadbolt. He just dropped something on the floor. I think, is this for me? Thanks. You missed it. We refunded a game live on stream. Oh, look, hard as a rock. How come I got so much the last game and didn't get a much this game? I'm gonna get my spirit journal and sponge sticks. Let me tell you a story.
I can't. How can anybody hear you with your mouth full?
I know. It's cold as heck.
I told you it wasn't ready.
I know. I'm sitting down here. I'm playing games. The car. Do you see the car behind me? The toy car? The Coopermobile.
Yeah.
That thing started talking.
What?
Yeah. I'm just sitting here. And it was talking. During the stream.
That's weird.
Uh-huh.
Freak you out a little bit?
A little bit.
Has it talked since?
Huh?
Did it talk
No. It's done it once. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours almost. Like 5 minutes ago. And it started just talking.
Crazy happened? Like a giant spider touched it?
I mean, it's possible. Let's try one more race. I want to see if I can just, how fast I can go, like get first place in all these races and then have all that money to upgrade my car. Get out of my way. I'm Anakin Skywalker, best pilot. Oh shit. I don't know how to repair engines, so if it happens, I'm doomed. I will lose. Oh gosh. Oh shoot, oh shoot. And you take damage like that too. My top right engine is getting yellow. I can't hear you. Hold on. I'm in a high-speed pod race situation. My engine's getting worse. I gotta figure out how to repair. This is a long lap. We haven't even got the first lap in yet. I wonder which way's the faster, which way's the slower way. That was definitely the slower way. Probably the safer way, but... There's the first lap.
It's a news lap record.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
It's working! It's working!
It's working, it's working. Just like the line, the best meme on the internet for Star Wars. It's working. Except for it's not the actual voice actor or the actual actor, like another kid. So Y was able to do the repairs. Oh shit! My engine is gonna catch on fire.
Come on, work!
And whenever you do this, it slows you down significantly here. We'll roll with this for now. I don't see anybody catching up yet, but... Alright, so where it gets hairy. We're gonna take the right side this time. Again, there's a way to tilt your whole speeder sideways. I don't remember how to do that. The shoulder buttons aren't doing it. Analog sticks aren't doing it. That wasn't that bad. My game said, it still says I'm playing before your eyes, which I'm clearly not. So my problem with a lot of racing games when I was a kid was I'd always hold down the button. Oh shit. I'd always hold down the button for throttle, and I wouldn't let it go, and that was a big mistake. You had to, like, some of those corners right there, you had to let go of the throttle if you want to survive there. And as I'm falling, I'm taking damage, it looks like. That's just part of the nature of this track. Let's let the engine catch on fire. Let's see what that's like. See, look at that. So I'm slowing down significantly now as I'm repairing.
It's working! It's working!
Looks like you could have gone up to the left or right according to the map. So you don't actually have to go through the tunnel that we're going through. Yeah, later on in other levels, there's multiple paths. Some are easier to take, but they are a longer route. And then others are more zigzaggy, but they can get you past through the points much quicker. But then if you're stuck with a bunch of other racers, it can be pretty intense. So as this is happening, I think it's because I'm unlocking these characters. So let's stop right there. Let's go back. Oh, shoot. Look at that jaw. He's like 4 pixels. So let's see. Yeah. There's right here and then there. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe I don't have anybody else yet. I don't know. I don't know how that works. So if I pick Anakin, go to race this here, hit OK. Let's buy. It says buy parts, vehicle upgrades.
Welcome to Watto's shop, huh? Take a look around.
Top
I got
speed.
everything you need, huh?
How much is this? Trade 1,000, cost 5,000. Oh, if I have it, I can trade it for that much.
Putinanolia.
So you can have power cells that actually help you.
They come here, they look around, they no buy. Why nobody buy?
So these are just super expensive. These are pretty cheap. So let's buy that.
You want that one, huh?
Did I buy it?
I am betting heavily on Sebulba.
You're betting
He always wins.
Why you shit talking at me? Okay, so I have that one now. Okay, it is working. Yeah.
You banna pihota, Mindia, huh?
So there's a little bit of acceleration I can buy.
Have you seen my chance cube?
He shouldn't be saying that to a little kid.
You race pretty good, no doubts there, huh? Can I upgrade my pit droids? What does that get me? Wanna meet Choboda?
Buy more pit droids to make faster repairs to your damaged upgraded parts. Oh, shoot. So that's right. In the career mode, like between races, if you bang up your ship, you might be in trouble.
Change your.
So then we can buy parts.
You come back, huh?
This is a different camera angle. Yeah.
No, this part no good for you.
What's the junkyard? Oh, I can buy other parts here? Oh shit, that's what we need. Block 6 thrust coil. That's top speed, max speed.
Outlanders.
This is gonna be like $1,000.
How do they find me?
Look at that. It's not. It's 16,804. Seems very specific. That's where it is. Top of the monkey's uncle. Son of a monkey's uncle. That's all I remember that as a kid. So anyway, we're pretty good. Up. Is my guy good to go? Is my vehicles upgraded? Vehicle upgrades. Everything looks like it's there. I think.
Change your mind.
So I can't afford that, right?
They come here, they look around, they no buy. Why nobody buy?
The dialogue. 16,804 to buy, but when you only get $1,000 in trade, is this guy running GameStop? Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Watto is a crook. He's a slave owner and a crook. Oh shoot, he put his ball. So as you upgrade your ship or your pod, you know, you have better acceleration and all that other stuff. The game just gets so much more challenging. Because these fast-paced turns get even more faster paced, I guess, essentially. Oh, look at that, the door's open there, it's not open there. That will change when we come back around for the next laps. It'll rotate, or it'll be like 2 on one side, and then you just gotta be prepared for that. Oh shoot. Anytime you can accelerate and do your boost, you should, assuming you don't overheat. Get that distance as best you can. Oh shit. And again, Anakin's got some good turning. There are some pod racers that don't have very good turning. Have you played this game before, Lisa? We're doing pretty well, I think. I don't know if it just doesn't. Maybe, again, I think we're playing amateur right now because you can't really do the high levels. See it switching right there on the fly. And they made a sequel to this game, and I think they made a lot more complex components to it. I never really played the second one, but I know that there is a second one of this. I think it might have been on PS2, maybe? I think it's called Star Wars Pod Racer Revenge, or Racer's Revenge, or something like that. And the graphics are about the same, I think. Maybe a little bit better than this. Oh shit, that hurt. Oh, whoa. Oh, it's close. I mean, we are like blowing past everybody. This is very, very nice. Again, they're giving you a chance to upgrade your pod for the later levels. Oh, what? Oh, what?
Oh no!
That's really gonna kill my time here. I think we'll be okay though. I want to get dangerous and try other buttons. So that's the boost. You know, that repairs. Yeah, I don't know what. Like, so there was I think it was like Z and you hold analog.
You need a pit stop, buddy.
I'm trying the different buttons. Like, I think you have to hold down another button and then hold left analog a certain direction, and then you turn that way. I don't remember, actually, because it's not working. I know you can do it, though. And maybe the people that I'm unlocking we can't play in the career mode. Maybe the select people you can play in the career mode until you do all the races. I'm not going to keep playing this game. I think you guys got the gist. This is a fun game. I mean, so far it was completely easy. But again, we're playing the amateur circuit, so they kind of want you to be at least enjoying yourself. And then if you see here, like we saw this this level already up here. It says Aquilaris Classic, and this one's Sunken City, but it's still on the same planet. So they have the same look and feel, but the track is completely different. So the tracks that we're playing right now are easier tracks too. Like there's not as many sharp turns and things like that. Let's go into like the extreme one. I'm gonna show you guys how hard this is. We don't have enough to upgrade our racer either, so it might be just like completely impossible without having a lot of the upgrades. Oh, that's where that is where you got to do the tilt if you can. See, I'm already in third. Oh, I could have stayed on top probably there. Yeah, the track split completely. The music's intense. Oh shit. What? There's like no gravity here. Oh shit! That sucks. Oh man, I'm getting wrecked. He just died. I'm fighting this one right next to me right now. This will rotate too. See that? And you have to flip. You got to know how to. I don't know the button for it. We got to figure that out. Yeah, again. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's it. That's so hard to do. It's literally left and right on the D-pad. But you have to use analog and hold down A at the same time. There's 4 different paths here. Wow. We're in 9th place out of 12. They're already looped around this whole thing. I'm so far behind.
It's a new lap record.
Oh shit. And that was one lap. Oh shoot. That was one lap. Now I'm in last place. Again, it helps whenever you have more upgrades on your vehicle. Like right now, my acceleration on Anakin's thing is just kind of crap. So it takes him a long time to get back up to full speed. And his top speed isn't that high either. Whoa! There we go. Just one to my left, back left, right now. Haha, just made it. Again, it's not. I'm not even doing well at all. 10th place. I don't even see the guy in front of me. Let's go to this far one here. Oh, this has a big loop tight to the right here. Oh, that sucks. Let's see if I can get not last place. Then we'll wrap up this game for the night.
It's a new lap record.
It's so intense. It's so intense. I keep going to the bottom. I should go to the top. It's too late now. It's the last lap. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I am controlling it here. I gotta kind of pick a side so I don't run into the damn giant asteroids that are floating around in there. My engines are too. Again, I don't have any upgrades to look. What happened there? I don't have any upgrades that keep me cool faster, so it takes a while for the engines to cool down. What is happening? There was nothing there. I can't be the worst. Oh shit, the engine popped. We're not gonna make it. I want to be last. Alright, we're fixed. Oh shoot. We gotta go. Yeah, that far right one's the way easier one there. Maybe it's a little longer though. Getting to like 800 miles an hour or whatever it is. And at that point the engine's about to blow up. Yeah, we didn't move, we didn't budge from 10th place at all here. This is the last turn for the lap here. He's so sad.
It's a new lap record.
But it's a new lap record. So how is that a new lap record when everybody else practically beat me? So did I get any money? I don't think you get any money for that. Like, you have to get, like, top 4. So let's see how far I was behind the first place. So 6:57. So, man, like, over, like, 30, 40 seconds there almost. So, 40, I got 40, yeah, over 40 seconds there. Oh, jeez, that's pretty bad. But again, that was the hardest difficulty circuit. First race. And if you thought that was a challenge, race 7 and the hardest is just next to impossible. And of course, as you like go through everything, I think the last race you unlock is Sebulba, because he has an extra bonus where he can, like, again, catch his engine on fire on purpose and then do damage to the racers that's next to him, causing them to completely blow up. So it's like a free special move that you get with Sebulba that nobody else has, and his stats are pretty good. He's very big, so he actually is fairly sluggish to move around, but he has that extra perk of being able to do damage. Elon Musk. Multiplayer, is it online? You think anyone's playing online right now? Oh no, we need to actually make a local. Should play a bunch of the old Star Wars games. That was fun. I have a lot of the old ones, like Jedi Outcast and things like that. All right, what'd you think, Lisa?
The graphics are terrible, but it was exciting.
That game came out in like the year 2000. That game's probably about 20 years old, I bet.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's what
do, right?
That's what happens. Oh, this just in. Night delivery, 41 minutes. Remember, that was our playtime. I got an email at 10:21 p.m. that they've issued me the refund on my wallet. We can see here. $285 pending. You can't see my full balance though, because it's getting cut off. Anyway, that's fine. Looks like we got our money back. We did it. We got our money back for that game that crashed a bunch. So, well, like it crashed on us once, but we couldn't save it or anything like that. All right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up tonight. It's 11 o'clock.
I'm gonna ask for a refund.
That's right. Scrutinized, I would say. I would also I'd probably give it a second chance. I don't like I mean, their gaming dynamic is literally go solve these quizzes, these cases on the computer, while managing this multitask item of watching cameras so that weirdos don't break into your house, and keeping your power on and keeping your modem from shutting down, or your router from shutting down, and it happens to be down the hall in the opposite direction of where your computer is set up. Like, is that really a cool game dynamic? Again, I loved watching that This Is the Game 2 or whatever. I watched a guy on YouTube play that. It played through it 4 or 5 hours. Over the course of a couple days, I sat there and I watched the full gameplay. And it was a good experience. Like, I thought, because he knew all the meta for it and what to do, and he was able to beat it. Would I recommend it? No. I probably wouldn't recommend that game. It is $3, but if you like that kind of game, then so be it. Go for it. I would say refund, but I'm not going to actually refund that game because I do want to probably give it a second chance. Before your eyes, I'm going to see if I can get Lisa. We're going to hop off stream tonight. If you want to hang out with me in the Discord, we're not going to webcam it, but we will stream the game. I will try to play it. Maybe I can get Lisa to play it. I bet you she'll like it a lot. And then we'll see how long that goes. And if we want to dive into seeing if I can get Tender Loving Care to work, maybe we can at least see if that runs, and then we can play that another night, maybe tomorrow afternoon or evening. What do you guys think of the music tonight? Hopefully you guys like the music. We had the cool record cam set up tonight. Here's the record cam. It's it's not glowing blue and purple anymore. We had this sitting up there earlier. I had to unplug it from the wall, or from the connector that we had. So we had this up there earlier on the other side of the speaker, on that side over this way. And then we have the Refund arcade piece there. That's cool, right? And we're just jamming to some music. And I have it set up now. Lisa, did you know this? You saw the record player going, right? I have it where I can hear the audio digitally through the record without turning on the speakers through my headphones, while it's also playing at the exact same pace as the stream, so I can like point out certain stuff and songs and stuff. Cool. So yeah, let's watch this. Let's watch this clip. You hear that? There's people fucking with my window. There's people fucking with my shit. You fucking with my shit? Did you hear the clicking? The clickety? There you go. That's just me being paranoid on the old scrutinized game. Police Quest SWAT, I'll try to play on stream. I think I have to figure out a way to do that because the game was originally like 480 by some other change. Like the game, when I run the game, I can run it in full screen mode, but when I do, it completely like hides what I can see on my other monitor. So I don't know if I'm broadcasting or if I'm jumpy or laggy. I'd probably have to just run it and then just look at my phone for chat because of how old that game is. Now, if I tab out and tab back in, it minimizes the game. Whenever you maximize it again, it doesn't maximize to the whole width of the screen. It goes to whatever the resolution was that would have rendered at, which was like about the size of, if you look, I guess on the stream right now, see like the Refund arcade section, that little square, this kind of rectangle. That's how big it would be on the stream. It's so small, like you can't see it. And I couldn't click maximize either, so I probably need to mod some files in that game to play nice with stream. But yeah, my plan is to pick up a couple more Steam games during this sale, and one of them definitely being Final Fantasy, but we've played that quite a bit on the stream. But some other odds and ends that I have on my wish list, and we'll have some more fun next week. So thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. We played a bunch of great games. Great, as in they're fun to interact with. The game now, the other game is now off my recently played. I can't access the game because I have that pending transaction now. That's great. Should I play a song to end the stream? So just cue up some music on the record player.
Go for it. Or we can raid somebody that's doing music.
Who's doing music?
I don't know. I was looking at Thug Shells.
Is she doing it right now? She's rapping right now?
Yeah.
Is she not?
I mean, I guess it's rap. I don't know. It's like spoken.
Let's see who's on.
Stuff.
Critter Vision's boring right now. We're not rating Amaranth. That's stupid.
How about Thug Shells?
I'm pulling up Thug Shells.
Thug Shells be the rapper giving recommendations. I got swag.
Everyone can hear right now.
Be seeing you 2020 like through the reticle.
All right, let's do it. Because then I don't have to put up a record. We will do a stream where we hang out and play record music. Let's do it. Let's streamer. Let's. Can you do it? Play us out. Play us out to just raid that lady's channel. If you like some hip hop, she's freestyling right now. Are we doing it? I don't know if we're doing it.
That's it too.
Did you do it? All right, see you guys. Good night. Later.